Awesome.
I'm gonna beer crack previous to the beer crack of the song.
And here we go. Here's the newest single called Friends, Drinks, and Things We Don't Remember. We can all relate. Dig this. This is Common Cycles.
Kush Lord.
So let's keep it raised in here tonight.
are you still here? And we're back live. So we just heard Friends, Drinks, and Things We Don't Remember. That is your guys' new single. Now, this song, guys, I really like it because it's got a mix of all stuff, and there's a couple breakdowns where remind me of like old Alice in Chains.
Thanks,
like I said the first time.
That's
And but
Alice,
a good like almost compliment to the 90s kind of alternative grunge
Seattle scene.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Alice
I mean,
Cooper.
just
I don't know. Sorry.
Alice Cooper was 70s, man.
Alice Cooper was one. He was like David Bowie, man. He developed throughout the times, right?
And he wasn't even British, so
He's got some 80s shit that's really dancey. That's fucking awesome.
Was it? Oh my God! Like Poison. Going through my veins, you're poison. You know, yeah.
Talking about Alice Cooper.
I love Alice Cooper, man.
Me too, man.
Love
Me
Alice
too.
Cooper. So.
That dude's an inspiration to all of us. Like you can see him wearing makeup.
What
right
are
now,
you
clearly
gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, I love Alice Cooper, man.
And the thing with him, man, is it kills me because it's so funny because he was really good friends with Peter Sellers, and Peter Sellers did Inspector Clouseau for the Pink Panther. And they were like super tight.
Damn.
There's a lot of videos you can find online where they're doing stuff together and shit like that. It's so
Wow.
funny. And
That's some shit.
It's having a seizure.
You're cramping.
yeah,
Get up and step on.
straighten your foot out. It'll be fine. No, seriously, man.
Yeah, I know. You know when you're like lying in bed and like your feet are like straight out back and they're kind of like that, and then it just seizes up
Charlie
in the middle.
horse in your foot.
Yeah, block.
It happens to me on stage all the time, dude. Like, I hate it. Like, that's the worst thing. Like, I'll get cramps in my hands. That's definitely the worst thing. But, like, if I'm having a good time with my hands, then my feet start to cramp up. And I'm like, oh. And I'm just like, I'm on stage, like, and I jump around, right?
Right.
If I land wrong, then boom, it just triggers everything. And
Oh,
I'm
man.
fuck. So then I start, like, working my feet in and out, like, swiveling them, like, while playing my riffs and trying to headbang and, like, make sure that people don't understand that I'm going through pain. Like, just know that I'm performing properly, right? You know, like...
Obviously, people can't see, but Luke was kind of distorting his body to show what kind of pain he was in because of his feet. So.
I think in terms of like songs that really pain me to play, and I know this for a fact because every time I play this goddamn song, I'm like, ooh, God, it's Satellite, man. Satellite is like literally the most painful
Really?
song for my hand to play. Oh, dude,
You
yeah.
play one riff the entire time.
Are you?
I play one riff the entire time.
Oh,
I can
man.
play a riff on your nuts with my.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's
Okay, no.
wicked ass riff.
This.
That's what I'm talking.
Do that crap
That's
for
nuts.
like maybe 3 minutes.
I know.
That's
Man.
nuts.
I know.
I'm
Man.
gonna tell you.
Yeah, have you noticed that literally to make that song I just ripped off Hey Days or Happy Days? These days are yours.
You said it. Now everyone knows.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna put a thank you list on the inside of the actual like the full length album when we bring it out. I'm gonna thank all the bands that I ripped off.
Well, now we're gonna be in fucking court for the next 3 years. Good job,
Yeah.
idiots.
Special
Hey,
thanks.
well, you know what? I mentioned it. I give you credit.
Special thanks to Tom Bosley.
Yeah. Yeah. Yup.
So this song, I think, just in particular, like we can all relate, just because I mean everybody, for the most part, has been in that moment at one point or another where you're having a good time. And wake up next morning, it's like, man, what the fuck happened? You're like, whether
But you know it was a good time.
you know exactly whether your jeans are ripped to shreds or
Oh man, if I ever had one of them times.
You got a black
Oh,
eye
yeah.
and shit. You're just.
You fall into a pit of thorns and
Why
glass.
am I
and
covered in
bricks.
mud, smell like
Yeah.
piss, and got a black eye? Oh, because you got hit in the face, and then when we were walking home through the woods, you fucking stopped to take a piss and you fell down a hill. Oh, okay.
I can't say I've ever had a black eye. I've come close because the story of it is like I was working my second job last week, and some planes was inside the cargo pit.
Yeah.
The door flew up and hit me in the face.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, 2 stitches later. So like right here, you can see it's pretty much still like pull the stitches. The stitches are out, but
Yeah.
I got nailed. I got nailed hard. Let me tell you. Like,
What? Actually, though, man, that sucks.
and I honestly I didn't even know I was bleeding until someone told me. So I was like, wait, no, wait, my hand. Fuck, I got blood over my head. So I was like, give us a paper towel. There's no paper towel. Like, hand me the snow. So I got snow packed in my face, holding the blood, stopping the blood. Like, using toilet paper, you cut yourself shaving, right?
Yeah.
I got your blood on my hands.
So I go inside, clean up, put a band-aid on. They go, you better go to the hospital. So I go to the hospital, and they're like, oh, okay, we can leave now, but the stitches will help to make a smaller scar. I was like, I'll just do the stitches, whatever.
Yeah.
So 2 stitches and done, right? So, But that wasn't chalked up to drinking. But but I do have there's sometimes times in the past where I've made it almost all the way upstairs, and I'll wake up like 3 or 4 hours later, and I'm just passed out on the stairs, wondering how the hell I got there, how I didn't make it all the way upstairs. And I've done the front lawn too at one point.
Oh yeah, dude, that's the best.
The front lawn.
That's the best one.
I wish I had a front lawn.
You had that that good night,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't pass out on the stoop because it's all like bug filled at night, eh? Like just the worst. When there's lights,
my building.
Yeah.
I think in terms of a good night I've ever had that's correlated to that song was when
Right.
I was like 14 and I drank like a tub of gin, just like an old crappy tub of gin. My friend like stole off of his dad.
How many
Dude,
ounces is that?
I don't even know. It was shared though, so I wasn't drinking it all to myself. I literally stood over
Kayla.
a cliff with my like dick in my hand, and I was like, "Look, guys, no hands!" After I took it off and fell down, and my pants went with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so then my friends found me like just totally mangled in a bush with bricks and glass, and just like pantsless.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There we go. And that's why Rob doesn't drink gin anymore.
Yeah.
It is panty remover, bro.
Third person.
Pants remover at that point.
All of it.
Male
All that
male
and
pants remover is what it actually is.
Nice third person there, by the way.
Absolutely.
Man, I tell you the other morning, just a quick side note here, the other morning, it just stupid things. Nothing real big, it was two things, one after the other. And I'm on the way to work, and I start work really early in the morning, right? I start working like 4:45 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm on the way to work, and all this stuff's happening. It's like, George is getting upset!
I love it. George is getting upset! I love George, man.
What's
George is like
colliding?
my favorite guy. I think it's like every reaction I have to almost everything in life, I'm like, that's so George! I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but like...
But just, you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
It's like, George is getting upset! Because stuff's happening. I was... another quick side note, and I'll wait into the next question, but this was at Black Friday a few years ago in Michigan, because my family, my father and stuff were down there.
I already know where this story is going.
Yeah. So we're at the mall. I know there's a bunch of us are at the mall, and there's a lineup, and I'm trying to get through this mall as quickly as possible. So I'm pretty much grabbing everybody's hands and pretty much using a stiff arm like football and plowing people out of the way, right? Because I don't want to. Man, it was packed because this mall is all one level, right?
Yeah.
So that there's 8 districts. So and the parking lot's super
Fucking
full.
Hunger Games of a mall.
Man, yeah, exactly. Pretty much, right? So this place is super full, and we're trying to get in this one store, so we're waiting in line, and we haven't been there like maybe about an hour or so, but like I really would rather do like a segmented mall, like one store, go out of it, go into the next store instead of walking through a mall.
Yeah.
So at least you get some fresh air and kind of getting away from all the people.
Yeah.
And so there's a woman and her child in front of us, and I'm just waiting there. I'm waiting there, and now I'm starting to get a little upset because some people are moving, but they're not moving. It's like, and I was like, George is getting upset, and then she turns around, and gives me the dirtiest look ever. It's like, well, did you just tell her to F off? I was like, no, I said George is getting upset. Like she's getting upset, but the dirtiest look ever is like, sorry, lady, but come on, man. Like,
you know how you should have appropriately handled that situation? Should have had a boombox with a Hulk Hogan theme song going. Get a riding lawnmower. Like just drive through the people, and they'd be like, respect. And then steal all their TVs and radios and toasters and shit, and just be like, dun, 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 dun. Like that would have kicked ass. I would have totally given you whatever I had in my hand. Respect.
I would have totally given you whatever I had.
Yeah.
He's picking up his dog shit. Like he's picking up his dog shit.
I'm stealing
here
like
you
a
go.
little girl's Barbie. Just
You
like,
did something really awesome. I have my dog shit. Like,
Does anyone know who plays that song?
No.
I think it's
have no idea.
Derringer. Something called Derringer. I remember it off the WWF cassette tape.
Cassette tape, no way.